Does this look like you in a classroom back when you were at university, born to live? And this is exactly how I felt when I was in high school. If this resonates with you, if the school system doesn't really get us to where we want to be, well, in this video, you should pay close attention because I'll be revealing why the traditional education system is flawed and why you should consider the tips we should be revealing at the end of this video as to how you can break free of the hypnotized state which 99% of the world's population does. We are zombies every single day, trapped in a box, what we call their life. And at the end of the video, I'll be explaining how you can break free of that box. And this has led to the biggest breakthrough in my life in regards to my success and results. And I can teach you the same because it's not too late to change. Right now, we've been socially conditioned by society to live a certain path, the traditional path to me, failure. If you don't want to fail in life, if you want to live a life of fulfillment, the life you were truly born to live, I urge you to listen to this video because it will be an amazing one. And I encourage you to keep watching. Thanks, Oliver. Thanks, Sydney, for tuning in. It's going to be a great video and I'm really excited to do that. So I want to start by saying the quote. Jim Rohn, one of my amazing entrepreneur in America, he famously once said, formal education will earn you a living. Self-education will earn you a fortune. Now, what does that mean? Let's break it down. Now, formal education relates to the primary school, the nursery school, high school, university, all that we've been through as part of the traditional education system. Now, why is that flawed? Let me give you an analogy. The best way to explain this is picture yourself when you're a small child, a baby. We're all born as babies, what are called your core self. That is the core self, the core you, who you're meant to be throughout your whole life. But what happens is we're like a blank canvas when we're born. It's like a white blank canvas. And what happens is once we experience more of life's events, so for example, let's say you wanted to chase a bee and then your mom goes, no, slap you on the wrist. They are painting their beliefs onto you. So you're a blank canvas. After that event, they started painting their reality and beliefs onto your canvas. So your blank canvas starts to get distorted by all these life meanings. And so after that slap on the wrist, you'll be probably going in your head, oh, I'll no longer be adventurous. I'll no longer take risks because my mom has told me to. And to your primary school, what you wanted to do? You wanted to, during the tests, you wanted to look at your friends' answers. That's what I used to do, always copy my friends. And what happened to the teacher? Hey, Matthew, no cheating. If you do it again, I'll give you a 0. So what this does is, oh, I can't collaborate with others. I have to be focused, just myself. I've got to do it all myself. And you know what this leads to? As in this society, in order to succeed, you got to work with others. It's really hard to do it all yourself. So this basically gives us the conditioning that you can't work with others. You have to do it all yourself. And this is basically social conditioning again. And as we go through school, you wanted to cheat again, work with your partners, and they don't allow you to do that. And what happens if you make a mistake in school? You went from an A to a D. They're telling you it's not right to fail. You shouldn't fail. Be perfect. You want to get to the top university, you got to make no mistakes in your test. And what this means? This means that you develop the fear of failure. This is what I've been through. I was a perfectionist before, went through law school, went through high school. I got the top mark almost in my high school entrance exam. I was taught by my parents and the high school teachers, don't make a mistake, get that 95, 100. And this has failed us all. Why is that? It's because it gives us the fear of failure. You want to become an entrepreneur, live your life, you got to take risks. You got to step outside your comfort zone. If you stay within your comfort zone, what happens? You don't grow. And if you stop growing, you start dying. So you can see how before you are playing canvas as a kid, you always take risks. You always play around and do whatever you want. But once we exit high school and university, what happens? We're taught, oh, gotta play it safe. And this is why most of us fail to live the life we're truly born to live. We'll have these social conditioning which doesn't allow us to really try new things and pursue our dreams, but instead we're told to just follow one path. Go get a job anywhere, just play safe, work for 40 years, don't go open your business, it's dangerous, and just save up, play safe, and then live off your retirement fund. That's all we're taught to do. And if you ask me, that's one boring life. Who will want to work for one company or companies and not be fulfilled towards the end of the life? Think about it. We were given a chance to live. 1 in 4 trillion chance that's the probability of us being born. And what happens is when we're born, we have a certain destiny. That's what I believe. Everyone's got potential. You've got potential to really unleash your core self, your core potential. But what is stopping you right now from unleashing your core potential? It's the social conditioning or the BS that's being imposed on you. People, when they talk to you in the past in terms of your social conditioning, they're imposing their meanings and beliefs to you. How you view reality is how you get results right now. If that makes sense. So right now you got to think, am I being my authentic self? Or am I being brainwashed by society, by the traditional education system to not take risks, to fear failure? Because that has held me back a lot. I wanted to play safe before, working in a law firm, hating every single moment of my life. And I was taught not to take risks, not to quit my job and do something else that I love. Because fear of other people judging me, fear of failures, all these fears. Remember, fears, it's all made up. We were born with 2 fears. Number 1, as babies. Number 1 is fear of loud noises. And 2, is fear of failures. All other fears, it's all made up by your own belief systems. And this is why Jim Rohn really emphasizes, if you want to live the life that you're truly born to live, unleash that true potential that's within you. Everyone's got inner potential, including you. I've transformed from a broke, depressed person into a life of abundance. If I can do it, you can do it too. And the way to do that is called self-education. Now, what does that mean? Self-education is not the BS lectures and, the English exam you got to take, the maths exam, because I went through 5 years of my commerce and law degree, and they taught me nothing in regards to life. It was, in my opinion, no offense to them out there, being a waste of my life. 5 years of my life down the drain. I've made the most results just from a few years of self-education. Now, what does self-education, what does it involve, if you may ask? It involves finding out what intrinsically motivates you. And the key word is intrinsically. Because most people right now, they're in a box. That's what I call a box. They're not really aware of what's happening to them. And just go around live, go to work, not even questioning what they're doing, go back home, watch Netflix, go to sleep, repeat, rinse and repeat for 40 years. That's the average person, right? But if you're watching this, you're not average. You want to be better. I know you can be better. And what self-education is question what you're doing right now. Every day I'm questioning, okay, am I on the right path? Question it. In order to get out of that box of, this social conditioning, you have to question, is this the life I was truly born to follow? If not, then you should educate yourself in regards to what intrinsically motivates you. So it could be finding your true passion. It could be upgrading your skill set. Let's say you want to be an author. And poor your parents will be like, hey, don't quit your corporate job to be an author. Authors are broke. They all do is write. And this is your parents or your friends imposing their limiting beliefs on you. Look at J.K. Rowling, billionaire. Authors are not broke. It's your broke mindset that's holding you back. This is why you are broke right now. I'm not attacking you. I'm just making you aware that it is your belief systems which were conditioned by our traditional education system, our friends, our family. They've got the best intention to help you, but they unintentionally have shaped you to who you currently are. And your results right now in life is a direct reflection of your internal mindset. And self-development is all about finding what intrinsically motivates you. So my tips in regards to how you can free yourself from this prison. Before I was in a prison, I didn't know how to escape from that. I was locked, depressed every single day. And I truly regretted it. And the worst thing I think anyone can do is continue where they are right now and go into 60, 70, regretting on their deathbed. What if I followed my dreams? What if I took more risks? Because when you're in your end final moments, it's not about, oh, I played it safe, thank God. Watch a movie. You don't like seeing Superman or Batman playing it safe, sitting on the couch watching TV and sipping, just vodka. It's about the ups and downs, the adversities in life. What I like to tell my mentees is, the strongest trees does not grow in the best soils. It grows in the strongest winds. So when life knocks you over with problems, you take them as gifts, opportunities to shape you to who you truly are, your core self. That is the life you're truly born to live. Most people in this life, what they do, they're like pedaling around the current. Like the current is guiding them towards the right path. What they do, they're like, oh, I hate my job, but I need it to feed my family. You don't understand, Matthew. Those are excuses. The little voice is talking out opportunities. I hear this all the time. Matthew, I've got no time. Oh, you don't understand. Once you have a family, Matthew, you've got all these expenses to do. Yes, I understand that. It's difficult. Life is difficult. But you've always got the opportunity and chances to do self-development. Look, we work about 40 hours a week, more if you work in a more crazy job. But I'm pretty sure anyone can find, say, half an hour or 1 hour before bedtime to read. Say you want to sharpen your sword in regards to entrepreneurship. Read a book. Or get coached 1 hour a week in regards to your personal development. That is what will make you a fortune, not the formal education system. This is why most people in life right now, people out there, they do not get the results they want. They live an average life and unfortunately do not live a life of fulfillment, happiness. Look at all the billionaires out there. Jack Ma, he failed to get into Harvard twice. And what he did? He got back up and become a billionaire, the CEO of Alibaba. Bill Gates, he didn't do well in education as well. So it's a common pattern. All the successful entrepreneurs, they did not so well in the traditional education system. What they did well is self-education. So my one tip for you, you want to improve, focus on your self-development. Get a mentor or coach to coach you on the areas of your life of what you want to improve in. You want to get rich in, for example, real estate. Find someone who's experienced in real estate who can guide you to buy that next property. If you want to get great in becoming an author, get a coach in writing books. Because I've known people who paid $10,000 to become outstanding authors and they're making lots of money from that. So it's all about educating yourself. One of the key habits of successful people, this is proven by Tim Corley's studies. This guy studied successful people and poor people for 5 years. And what distinguishes the successful people and away from the average person is how much time they spend on self-education. So successful people, they spend a minimum 30 minutes a day on self-education, purposeful practice. They want a particular skill. Maybe you want to get better at sales. They read about sales. They listen to podcasts about sales skills. They purposely sharpen their sword. And this is old saying goes, if I've got 5 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend the first 4 sharpening my axe. So every day, these successful people, they sharpen the axe so that they can become and grow to the best version of themselves so that they can tackle all of life's adversities. And that is the big tip I'd like to give you. Focus on your self-development. It doesn't matter how little time you have because everyone's got 1,440 minutes a day to do self-education. And I believe you can do the same as well. If all the billionaires are reading hours a day, you can do it too. It depends on how badly you want it. That is reality. So focus on self-development. And personally, I like listening to podcasts, audiobooks on the train to work, because what the average person does is they go through Facebook waste an hour to and from work, doing nothing, getting no results. Watch less TV when you go home from work. Yeah, I know Netflix is very addictive. I know those anime and dramas, they're very addictive. But ask yourself, what kind of benefit do you get from that? I used to be addicted to dramas. 2-3 hours, I watched Korean dramas. I was an addict. I loved it, but I found out to myself, oh, that was a bad habit. It's not serving me well. So what I now do is before bedtime, I like to read on online marketing, sales, property, anything that relates to what I want to achieve. And this is how you become a master at those skills. So make sure every day you commit to mastery. Do something that helps you in regards to your self-development, because that is what will make you a fortune, not your degree, not that MBA or that PhD, because that only teaches you theory. I want you to write this down. Make sure that you know knowledge is not power. It's application of knowledge that is power. Taking action is what gets you results, not reading every single book out there, getting all the degrees. That's not how you get results. It's all about taking action. And what leads to your actions is your thoughts and your beliefs. And that comes down again to self-development. So focus on your self-development and you will grow much quicker than you are right now in regards to the person you're truly born to live as, and follow that path that you were destined to follow, not the BS social conditioning that you've been given to date. And I'm very lucky that I realized this early on in my life, not when I'm 50. So take this video as a wake-up call. Go educate yourself. Go live the life you're truly born to live, not what other people want you to live. Because you only got one life. Don't waste it. Every minute, treasure it. Be grateful for every minute. You're breathing. Your heart's beating. Be grateful for that. I'll see you on the next video soon. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you know someone who can use this content, who's found it useful, please share this so that other people can wake up as well and not get trapped in this world called prison. Go, be free, be a bird, fly to your dreams, do what you are capable of doing. Don't get stuck in that comfort zone. Step outside your comfort zone. Grow to the person you're born to be. Now, as always, I'd like to say thank you very much to all my viewers. I'm very grateful for everyone supporting me in my channel and my ambitions. I wish you all the best. And remember, go follow your intuition. Do not let that little voice, that BS in your head to talk you out of opportunities, because you are truly born to live a life of greatness, fulfillment. And as always, unleash the true potential that's within you. Take care.